Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel Manoj Networker. Today in this video I'll talk about the main differences between home Wi-Fi and the corporate Wi-Fi network. So firstly, Wi-Fi means wireless fidelity. It will help the users to connect the internet wirelessly and they can serve the internet. So broadly speaking, either you are in office or in your home, the job of Wi-Fi is same, but the ways of connecting and how you are connecting to the internet will be different in both the cases. So in home Wi-Fi, open internet is allowed, whereas in office Wi-Fi network, the open internet is not allowed. So what basically is the open internet? So an open internet refers to an internet where all the environment is allowed. So you can access any websites or any data. So this is not the case with corporate Wi-Fi. So a user session will be audited, examined, and blocked to certain websites, and they are not allowed to browse any lawful content. So everything must be watched with the help of network devices. So if we talk about the management, home Wi-Fi, so that's designed for only personal or family use. So maximum we can connect 10 or 20 max. So that's focused on simplicity and that is going to be easy of setup. Whereas corporate Wi-Fi that is going to build for large organizations, so it can handle thousands of devices. So that's main. If you talk about the configuration in the home Wi-Fi, so everything will be manual, so the vendor or the personal will be helping you to do the basic configurations, and even from your mobile also you can control your own Wi-Fi settings. Whereas for a corporate Wi-Fi, it's not like that. So it will be like centralized cloud platform or any on-prem management tool will be available, and you can also do some sort of remote monitoring, and firmware also we can update like some basic A version to B version also we can upgrade the software, and we can also do some sort of policy informants in related to the Wi-Fi. So for people who don't know how they look both home Wi-Fi and office Wi-Fi, so everyone will can see the home Wi-Fi. So this is how an home Wi-Fi will be looking like. So it will be inbuilt of switch, router, and access point. So you can also see one LAN cable also, LAN connection also available. So you can connect your computer and you can work seamlessly. So this is how an office access point will be looking like. So the one what you are seeing is from Cisco made. So that's a 2700 model. So this one will be carried out in the offices. So that's why to manage the office Wi-Fi environment, we need much skills and we need much more security compared to the home Wi-Fi. So if you talk about the network architecture, so in the home Wi-Fi, it's a single router with built-in Wi-Fi access, whereas corporate Wi-Fi, you can have multiple access points that are managed by a controller. So it's a centralized management, so seamless roaming between the access points. So I'll just tell you the example for this roaming means, like for example, if you are working in the second floor in one of the office, you can go to the third floor or you can come to the first floor seamlessly. So once you are connected to the access points, so we'll be calling that as a roaming. That means even if you are moving out to the floors, the connection will stay intact. So separate VLANs will be created for users, guests, VoIP traffic, and so on. But there is only one thing called in home network, you have one SSID. So SSID means service set identifier. You will be having only one SSIDs, but in real time in corporate Wi-Fi, you can create n number of SSIDs, depends on your requirement. Again, authentication is an important parameter. So authentication is nothing but the password. So in home Wi-Fi's, you will be having the basic shared Wi-Fi password, but whereas in corporate Wi-Fi, it's not like that. It will be having username and password. So again, it will be integrated with your AD Active Directory. So some sort of certificates are needed, and MFA means multi-factor authentication will be sending out one OTP to your mobile, and you need to enter that OTP to prove that you are a qualified user to log into that Wi-Fi network. So if you are unable to complete any of these steps, you will not be able to connect to the corporate Wi-Fi. So security. So in the home Wi-Fi, so again basic web authentications will be there. So it will be limited monitoring and logging in controls also. Whereas in corporate Wi-Fi, so we'll be extensively using 802.1x authentication. This is very important. So we have something called as radius servers, TechX servers that are available in the real time that will handle the complete security and authenticity of the users. So how they are connecting, on which server they are connecting, those things we can monitor and log from the real time. So those things we can't do from the home Wi-Fi. And network segmentation, as I said, in the home Wi-Fi you will not be able to do much things. So you have only one SSID that everyone will be using in your home. Whereas in corporate Wi-Fi depends on how many departments you have. Like for example, finance, for finance team you can create one finance Wi-Fi. For guest you can create guest networks. For CCTV we can create CCTV Wi-Fi group. So like that, many number of Wi-Fi groups we can create, and each can be separated with their own security policies, and everything will be segregated with the help of SVIs and VLANs that can be done in the controller. So controller, again I'm not talking about much because that itself is a very big topic. So going forward I'll talk separately in the other videos about what is the access point, how to connect the access point to a controller, and from controller how we can manage the access points. So those things we'll cover in upcoming sessions, but just try to understand the differences between home Wi-Fi and the corporate Wi-Fi. So if you talk about the reliability and redundancy, so in home Wi-Fi anyway that's a single point of failure. So if even if it is power not there, so you'll not be able to connect to the internet. Whereas in the corporate Wi-Fi, everywhere we have redundant controllers. That means we'll be keeping two Wi-Fi controllers, two access points, because even if one of the access point will be going down, the user still can connect to the other access point. So automatically failure also will be happening, and you have something called as power backup also available. So all those things available exclusively in the corporate Wi-Fi. So cost also, if you talk about, so home Wi-Fi, yeah, even depends on your plan. You can make a purchase of 2K to 5K also. You will be having the good home Wi-Fi routers. Whereas in corporate Wi-Fi, there are many players available in the market like Cisco, Aruba, Rucos, Meraki. So depends on your licensing and purchasing capabilities. You can buy the access points and you can buy the controllers, and we can make use of it in the real time. So all those things are available in any of the vendor. I hope the session is informative. Now you have the basic idea about what is the home Wi-Fi and the office Wi-Fi. So any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.